So I wanted to give my thoughts on the passing of Jason David Frank, also known as JDF, and more widely known as the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I remember waking up the day that he passed away, my wife telling me that he died. And I couldn't believe it. It was such a hard thing to accept because I'm a 90s child. I grew up in the 90s. I was born in the 80s, but I grew up in the 90s. You know, always watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, the X-Men cartoon. I mean, those things were things I looked forward to as a kid. And I remember, you know, loving the cast and enjoying the cast of Power Rangers. And Jason, his character was so great. And I remember just being enthralled with the Green Ranger, like so many of you who also grew up in that time and enjoyed the Power Rangers. Probably even went and saw Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie when it came out, like I did. And that scene where he is on he skydives and he's on the surfboard and all that. I mean, just what a movie. And JDF was synonymous with Power Rangers. I mean, the man, that was just what he was known for. And he was the icon of Power Rangers. I mean, sure, you had, you know, Zach and Billy, the guys who played them, Austin St. John even making appearances, and other Rangers, Jason Font, and things like that, making appearances. But JDF was the most sought after person for people to meet from that show, and rightfully so. And the thing about him is that he always taught good life lessons. You know, the importance of being your best. And he always made sure to let people know how much he loved his fans, right? I remember wanting to meet Jason, wanting to meet JDF, and I remember, I had met the guy who plays Billy before, and I had not met any other Power Rangers. I'm sorry, I take it back. I met Rocky, guy who plays Rocky. I'm sorry if I can't. I think it's Steve Cardenas, but I can't think of these guys' names at the moment. But I remember telling myself, man, I've got to meet JDF. Like, it's the top. It's the top, right? So I had this opportunity because what I do, and you guys know on this channel, we cover conventions. We attend conventions is what we do, and we review them here. But before I did this channel, I was doing that. I had been reviewing conventions. And Wizard World came to my hometown of Indianapolis. And Jason David Frank was going to be there. And I thought, man, this is the opportunity of a lifetime for me to get to go and meet him. And so I'm a member of the press. I get a press pass. And I remember just walking backstage with JDF. And I got a picture with him. And it was so incredibly cool to get to meet him, talk with him for a little bit. And I'll never forget that moment that I got to meet Jason David Frank, and just seeing him too. And one thing I did, I remember when I was at this convention, was getting to see him interact with his fans, with everybody else. And he was such a genuine person, and you could just tell that he literally loved his fans. I mean, he really did. He was all about them. And that's why it's just, it felt like he was on top of the world, man. Like, nothing's going to take this man down. And to wake up to find out that he took his own life. Just, just, man. That just, still, even now, days after he passed away, it's just so hard to believe. And I'm sure for many of you, that's a very hard pill to swallow. I know it was for me. I mean, I thought about the whole day. I still think about it. I've been watching videos of Jason and, watching his My Morphin Life series that he used to do on YouTube and Instagram. And the thing that we need to talk about and have a discussion about most of all is mental illness, mental health. Now, I don't know the exact mindset of JDF, what he was going through. No one does. There were reports about him having issues with his wife, Tammy Frank, and their marriage. Who knows? That's not for any of us to really go and investigate. But there was something troubling this man to the point where he felt he needed to take his own life. And I hope that through this, that we talk about prevention. I can't say the word because of YouTube, but we need to talk about prevention and awareness. And I'm not just talking about that, but I'm talking about mental health awareness. Because let's face it, it's just a subject that it seems like we always wait to talk about these things when we lose someone in this way. And I would love to see these other people that are the Power Rangers, such as Walter Jones and etc., do more prevention awareness of people taking their own lives and doing awareness to spread that, sharing the phone number, which in this video I'm going to put the phone number down here. If you need to talk to someone before you decide to take your own life, the number is going to be right down here at the bottom. I'm going to put it down here right now. And please, reach out. Because you matter. And you're worth it. And look, it's okay to not be okay. But it's also okay to talk to someone. And like I said, we'll never know. We will never know at all what was going through Jason David Frank's mind at the time of his passing. And we may never know. The family has yet to release a statement. I know his I guess she's still married. He was still married to her. His wife Tammy put out a statement. She's been getting a lot of hate. I don't know personally. People said this and that about him being served papers and stuff like that. I don't know if he was served divorce papers. I don't know. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't, but who knows? But at the end of the day, my biggest hope is, I'm sure there are many fans out there in this Power Rangers community that are going through and maybe have even attempted the what took Jason David Frank's life. And I'm sure a lot of you that are in that same situation are beside yourself knowing that your hero went out like that. And I ask to just please go seek treatment. There's no shame in getting help. There is no shame in talking to someone. And you are worth it. I'm just going to let you know you are absolutely worth it. And it's so sad that we have lost the most iconic Power Ranger. If there's ever anyone that you could identify with the Power Rangers, it's Jason. It was always Jason David Frank, and I'm sad. I can't believe it that he's gone. He was only 49 years old, man. And I just hope that there is awareness and prevention, and this is talked about more. I've been looking at other videos on YouTube, and I don't see enough of my fellow content creators here discussing about this. And I know YouTube makes it a little hard because we can't say certain words, but you get the idea if you know what I mean. But I want to know from you, how did Jason David Frank touch your life? What did did you get to meet him? Did you get opportunities to talk with him and things like that? Leave those in the comment section below as kind of a memorial to Jason David Frank. I want to see those. And let me know your experiences. Did you get to meet him? How did he impact your life? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching this video.